Hey there, hi there, hello there internet dwellers, and welcome to another episode of the GC Informer. My name is Orange Lightning and I'm here with the Saturday news for a change. Gonna try something a little different today. I'm gonna look at one or two larger stories and open them out a little bit more, and then maybe just one little one to wrap up at the end. So, let's get right into it, shall we? Here, there and everywhere it seems developers are just trying to cheat us out of our hard-earned money, ignoring Steam sales for the moment. And in a recent interesting turn of events, it has been revealed that the Destiny 2 XP system is not giving players the amount of XP that would be expected. Reddit user Energizer X spent a decent amount of time to play Destiny 2 and track the amount of XP he was gaining, just to see if you were getting what the game advertised that you would. And this yielded some really interesting results. So the way the Destiny 2 system works, as I'm sure many people know, that you level up using XP normally, and then once you reach level 20, as rewards for leveling up, you get bright engrams, which is what you would use as your in-game currency to buy the cool stuff. But, you know, because they decided to make you pay for everything as well, you can also purchase bright engrams in order to buy stuff. So theoretically, the more you get for free, the less you would potentially buy. So what Energizer X found out was that if you did what was referred to as a slow grind, killing an enemy, banking the XP, and continued to do so, the XP that you gained was what would be expected. However, if you were trying to level up quickly and doing a lot of patrols and event missions, there was actually an XP cap, and from this he was able to estimate that he was losing about 1.5 bright engrams at the progression that he should have been gaining them. So is this another method for Bungie to force people to buy stuff because of the frustration of not getting it quick enough, even though you should be? Or was it a blip? Well, actually Bungie have come out and admitted that yes, there is a problem with the XP progression and they're going to fix it. So kudos to them for not just denying it and going, oh no, you know, it must have been a system error, and then they just kind of fix it behind the scenes. That's what we often see from the larger AAA developers. But no, Bungie just, maybe it was the Thanksgiving spirit, who can say just, yeah, there is an issue with that. We're fixing it. It's cool. Don't worry. Trust us. Still super frustrating if you're just wanting to get to the later stages of the game and you're just spending a hell of a lot of time doing it and, you know, grinding pretty quickly. Not everybody's in it for the slow grind. It's a rather odd thing to do, and it's been discovered. Oh dear. But it just feeds in as another example in this wonderful world as a way that developers are taking advantage. Good. Which leads me nicely into loot boxes. Yay! When will we stop talking about loot boxes? Never! Because they'll continue to be there and be annoying, useless, stupid things. So as my fellow newscasters have been reporting, loot boxes are well and truly hitting the fan. So the UK gambling commissions have had to throw their 2 cents in, or 2 pence in, whatever you want to say, as to whether or not loot boxes can be considered gambling and therefore should be regulated as gambling is. Well, they've basically said no. Just when we're making steps in the right direction, and in come the UK to ruin everything. Of course! Why wouldn't they? Their basic stance on it is if you can't make money out of your loot boxes, so you can't sell your items and get cash and then cash out, it's not gambling and they're not going to worry about it. There have been examples of, obviously, in-game items being used to make real-world money, but this is not through the games, and it's usually through outside sources and sites That's a different matter, and the sites will be dealt with individually, but the UK have decided not to step in on just loot boxes in general, as without the financial gain, it's not considered under our gambling laws. However, they are acknowledging that yes, people are concerned, parents in particular, that whilst this may not meet the legal step-in point for gambling, it is still worrying the effect that this is having on kids, and should they not do something about it? Their response to that is that it's the developer's responsibility to make sure that the proper precautions are put in place in order to protect younger minds, there you go. But can we leave it down to the developers? These are the ones who put the loot crates in there in the first place, and the microtransactions, and apparently now capping our XP. I don't want to put my trust in them, to be honest. Executive Tim Miller is the one who has been speaking about this, has acknowledged that it is getting dangerous territory in that the line between video games and gambling is every day becoming more and more blurred because of these examples and because of the way people are able to use the microtransactions and loot boxes, perhaps even outside of the games. But it is disappointing that the UK still will not take a stand against it, when really, if it is harmful to children as it's proving to be so, and not just children, let's be honest, it's harmful to everyone. It would be nice if they would also take a stand, but I do understand that if it sits outside of the laws by some miracle, that they can't take a stand on it, but it doesn't stop it from being super frustrating. So now from my stance on it, do I consider loot boxes to be gambling? 100% yes, it's gambling. You're putting your real world money into something, you have no guarantee what you're going to get. That's a gamble, because it's addictive, and that's what makes it bad. For people who have addictive personalities, it is a minefield. Absolutely awful. You can suffer depression from the back of it. You can lash out at people, all sorts of things. And to inflict that on young audiences is just ridiculous. It should not be a thing. I'm gonna finish this off now with a nice little interesting story that I found by a really cool turn of events. GTA 5 Online had a Black Friday in Los Santos in the gaming world. That's really awesome, and kudos to the creativity on that. That's so cool. So what that means is that you can go buy some vehicles, hangars and things, pretty expensive stuff from the sound of it, for 50%, 75% off, just like a real Black Friday. And it's going to last until the 27th of November, so if you didn't know it was happening and you're into the game and you haven't been in it for the past few days, maybe because of Thanksgiving or just general holidays, go for it now and you could get some cool deals, so that's pretty cool. And that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Juicy Informer. I got a little heated, I'm sorry, the salt is there. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, drop down in the comments what you think, and stick with us for more awesome gaming content. There's plenty of stuff to come, as well as plenty of stuff that we already have. Way! If you want to see more from me, you can check me out on Twitch and YouTube under Orange Lightning Playzone, and I'm on Twitter at OrangeLightPZ. So, once again, thank you guys for watching. Take care for now.